Welcome back to Oliver's Mount. We're here at the Barry Sheene Festival with a mix of classic and modern motors. This weekend brings an all-ages crowd.
My name is Parish. Thank God it's been a lovely sunny day, hasn't it? I've got three wonderful guests here this evening to have a good chat with them. We've just been extremely lucky. We've had some great times. We've raced motorcycles for a long, long time between us. And we've had some big accidents, but we're still here to talk about it tonight.
The feature race of the weekend, the Barry Sheene Classic, based on times. Grid 1. Gary McCoy, grid 2, Tom Whedon, grid 3, Mike Norbury. On the second row, we've got Don Gilbert.
Looks like we've got a gap in the middle of row number 2 there. Who should that have been? 5th place, Lee Brocklebank. So it doesn't look as though Lee's in this one. But it do have a green flag at the back, so the whistle has been blown. It's going to be all eyes to the lights, and away we go then to get this 6-lap Barry Sheene Classic feature race underway. Then the talk of the Crown York Suzuki gets underway and launches from the line there. Mike Norbury, number 26, will lead them as they go in towards Mere Hairpin.
Gary McCoy got the front wheel right up in the air, and that would lose him a lot of time, I don't doubt.
We are keeping our eyes peeled on Mount side there. Tom Whedon in second place on the number 77 GSXR 750. We're looking to take the fight to those around him. But down from Mount side and over Jeffrey's jumps. Here they come then. They are well on the way now, well into 3 figures over the jumps then and in towards Farm Bends. It's Mike Norbury from Gary McCoy then, and Don Gilbert's up into 3rd place ahead of Tom Whedon. So Tom Whedon dropped 2 positions throughout the course of the opening lap then, but it is Mike Norbury leading the way from Gary McCoy. Number 2, 3, 4, Don Gilbert next up ahead of Tom Whedon. That's your top 4 across the line. 0.3 of a second advantage for our race leader over our second place man Mike Norbury over McCoy. Dave Jackson, Roddy Taylor and Stuart Hall up next. Roddy Taylor from the back of the grid makes it all the way up in his 6th place then. We've got a faller up at Mountside unfortunately, but Paul Marley is up and perfectly okay.
Less than half a second between first and second, but Don Gilbert with the quickest lap of the race, 2:01.925.
So it looks like we've got another faller up there at Mountside, unfortunately. Number 17, Stuart Hall on that TZ250 has gone down at Mountside. But again, likewise with Paul Marley, he is up and okay. And it sounds as though we could well be having a retirement here. I did see Christian Diddlow go through the slip road at the end of Jeffrey's jumps here. The race leaders in towards that section of the circuit. And Don Gilbert was the quickest man on track last time around. And it's Gary McCoy who's gone from the race lead down to 3rd place as Mike Norbury retakes the race lead, and Don Gilbert is right there with him. Here they come then. The last lap flag is showing Don Gilbert right in the wheel tracks of Mike Norbury. No opportunity up the inside in towards Mere Hairpin, but this could well be the 3 riders we see on the podium, but in what order we do not know. It's the number 26 machine. I don't believe it. Our race leader Mike Norbury is down at Mere Hairpin. So that is to say that Don Gilbert now leads Gary McCoy in the Barry Sheene feature race then, but Mike Norbury up and perfectly okay, but I'm sure he'll be gutted with that end result. But a 3-way battle now becomes a dicing duo at the front of this race. Looks like Gary McCoy could well have been held up with one of the slower riders. So around Farm Benson and onto the front straight. Put your hands together for the number 2, 3, 4 of Don Gilbert, who comes across the line to take victory in the Barry Sheene feature classic race.
And it was Gary McCoy held up there clearly by Charlie Hopkins, which on a last lap dash when you're hoping for a mistake from the guy ahead of you, but with a lap in 1:58.250, 73.98. That is the quickest we have seen in the race.
Tom, third place, Barry Sheene Festival. How are you feeling?
Lucky to even finish, to be honest. I shouldn't have finished that race. Lap one I was in second behind Norbury, and you know, I thought I had the pace on him, to be honest, at that point. And then just the rear tyre just wasn't there. I don't know whether we got the tyre pressure a little bit wrong, but no, I did all right. Happy enough. We're back in one piece and finished third. It's a bonus, isn't it?
Amazing. Well, I hope you and the team have some fun celebrating and travelling home.
Yeah, got a 6-hour drive and then back to work tomorrow. I'm absolutely knackered. Obviously, we just come back from the TT, so I've had no rest. I've had 3 days back to work, straight up here, and might try and find a bit of rest at some point.
A little bit of tranquility in the storm.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Lovely. Well, thanks, Tom. Second place. How are you feeling?
Happy enough. Robbie Sylvester gave us a great wee bike this weekend now, and love riding it, to be honest. It's our second time on it, our second meeting, so yeah, we're just feeling our way and enjoying it, so happy days.
How did you feel with all the troubles over the weekend? Wet, cold, sunny?
It probably annoyed them boys more, changing tyres and stuff. Didn't annoy me so much, but happy enough.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you at the next one then.
Yeah, happy days, thank you.
Hey, so Don, you got podium finish, number 1. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that, actually. Yeah, I thought at the start of the race, I thought Gary and Mike would just clear off in the distance, and they sort of did. But then as the track dried out, I seemed to be getting faster and faster. That was cool, good race.
And how will you be celebrating?
Yeah, a little bit.
And how far's your journey home?
About 4.5 hours. So yeah, I was actually not enjoying this weekend until now, so I've got the bug for it now.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Even though our weather conditions have been hot, cold, wet, dry, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm actually up here on my own. I'm running a Classic Super bike and the 600, but I'm doing all the wheel changes with mine. Luckily, Grant wanted to come and give me a hand earlier, so he got me out. And to be fair, it wasn't for him. I would have struggled really to get these bikes out. So it's hard work, but it's good.
Thank you for everybody that came down and showed their support at Oliver's Mount for the Barry Sheene Festival. We're ending on a high, the weather is glorious. Be sure to catch us at the next race event. Thanks for your support again, and follow us on YouTube and share our videos.